Good morning, it is day 2 of the missionary work in Jamaica. I thought I would put a little vlog of the experience, mainly as a bit of a reflection piece, but also to bring you along to what preaching in Jamaica looks like for a week. I haven't really done any vlogging like this before, but I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to show people what it's like to do missionary work. It's my first time doing missionary work this far away in the world. I have done missionary work before in Macedonia many years ago before COVID, so this is the first time that I'll be doing something like this, and I thought it would be great for other people to see what missionary work's like, get a glimpse into a bit of a day in the life or week in the life, and hopefully to encourage and inspire any young people with the spare time, with the energy and with resources that they may have, or life skills that they can use to contribute to missionary work around the world. So that is why I'm recording some of these videos and putting together some content for the week, and hopefully inspiring more people to come and do something like this, or even to create a conversation for people that maybe aren't in a position that can support it in a different way. Please ignore the rash on my face. I've had really bad eczema breakout on the second leg of my journey from Toronto airport, and I'm hoping it will go down. Sometimes the sun can really help in reducing the inflammation somehow. It's probably why I don't look or sound 100%, because I feel still catching up with the journey. It was quite a long journey. I flew from London Heathrow. First flight was about 6 or 7 hours long, and then I had a 11-hour layover in Canada, and I managed to get a few hours sleep on that layover, and then headed from there, from Toronto to Montego Bay in Jamaica, and it's about a 3 or 4 hour flight. I think the time difference here, when the clocks go back in other parts of the world or in Canada, the clocks don't go back here or forward. So at the moment we are an hour earlier than Canada, and I don't actually know what time it is in England right now. Oh, it's 1:45 p.m. in England, and it's 7:45 a.m. here. And we're meeting for breakfast at the hotel for 8 o'clock. So I thought I would do a quick vlog before we head for breakfast and see where the rest of the day takes us. So we've arrived here, and we have been travelling for about 2 or 3 hours, I would say. It took a little bit longer because the traffic in Montego Bay was really heavy for the Easter holidays in general, so it took us a little bit longer to get here than anticipated, but we did stop off halfway and had this delicious lunch. It was chicken with pasta and vegetables and rice, and it tasted really fresh, so that was lovely. And then we got here about an hour ago. We've been settling in, unpacking and getting ready. Head over to the camp this evening for icebreaker sessions and kind of just the welcome introduction to the weekend. So really excited to meet everybody and get to know the brothers and sisters. I'll start to get to know them tonight. The place that we're staying at the moment is about 5 minutes away from Camp Hope. We've got this beautiful kind of complex that fits us all in, so feeling super grateful, so blessed to be able to enjoy this. Well, we're not going to be here a lot. We're kind of spending the majority of the day, I think it's like 8 till like 11 o'clock at night at the Easter camp. It's really lovely to be able to spend a couple of nights here. So before we head off, I thought I would show you the lessons that I've prepared for the Easter weekend. I'm going to be teaching 2 classes and I've prepared some crafts to go along with it. If I'm being completely honest, I haven't done anything like this before. I haven't even done a large amount of teaching before, even in Sunday school. I think belonging to quite a large ecclesia means that Sunday school roles can get picked up quite quickly, and I've never felt like I've had the confidence in my knowledge base to do it, and maybe made excuses as to why not to do it. Working full-time and maybe going to events or helping out with the ecclesia on Saturdays, or going to youth weekends or kind of like ecclesial events means that sometimes I feel like I don't have the capacity to commit to a Sunday school lesson as a teacher. Maybe because like I live alone, so I'm like trying to navigate a full-time job and ecclesial commitments, and also an amount of rest as well for my mental and like physical well-being. It has been a huge adjustment since moving into my house and trying to find ways that I can contribute and support the ecclesia without burning out. As someone who is diagnosed with ADHD, it's very easy for me to burn out because I take a lot on and I don't always notice myself burning out until it's too late. So I really tried hard to work on that last year and rest a lot more. But this year I think I'd like to try and find a way to get more balance and be able to support my ecclesia and be involved, but also in a way that's kind of sustainable and doesn't make me feel worn out or resentful because I'm exhausted. So it's an ongoing kind of goal of mine, and I'm still kind of working through what it looks like for me. But I thought I'd go through the lessons while we're here. So one of my classes is going to be on Paul when he goes to Rome, but also Malta. So I'm really excited for that. I haven't taught this lesson before, so it will be an experience for me. But I've heard that the children are really lovely, and it's a really nice size of children. So really looking forward to sharing this with them and having some fun with the activity. I'll just grab the activity now. So you're going to have to use your imagination, but I got this activity off Pinterest. So basically you take a plate and you draw a kind of spiral round all the way to the middle, and then you kind of cut that around. But before you cut it round, you decorate it. And the idea is that then you can kind of pull it out and lift it up with a bit of string, and it looks like a snake, like when Paul was bitten by the snake on Malta. So some little accessories that the children can decorate the plates with. Some like scale, like sequins, which they can stick on, and then the ring, which they can use to kind of pull the snake up and down. But my favourite part, as well as like colouring it in, like they'll be able to colour in and use pens and pencils to decorate it, but they're not with me, they're kind of the ones that we share as a group. Favourite part about this was I was working quite a lot over the last couple of weeks with different events and kind of different things happening, so I was struggling to find time to pull the final touches of the craft together. So I asked my mum if she could order me some kind of goggly eyes to go on the snake. and she ordered these off Amazon, and I could not stop laughing when they arrived because I wasn't expecting this many. So she bought me a whole box of goggle eyes, and I don't know if you can see, but they're like all different sizes, and there's some really cute ones in different colours, but I'm gonna get one out and see if you can see. They've got like eyelashes and like eyeshadow on their eyes, and it really tickled me that all of these snakes are gonna have like different personalities because of the different eyes that the children can put on them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this many goggly eyes. It's a very excessive amount of goggly eyes. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these after. I don't know what it is about goggly eyes, they're just so fun and they really make me laugh. Like, I've seen people that just stick them, I'm going on a tangent now, but I've seen people that just stick them on random things, and I don't know whether it's like a bit of my like neurodiversity, but I just find things like that so funny when you humanize like inanimate objects. Like, I just think it's hilarious. It's just so funny to me. But yeah, I think I saw a video of someone who did it as a prank. They went into their like mum and dad's house when they were on holiday and just googly-eyed everything, and I must have laughed at it for like 5 minutes straight. Like, my humour's like can be a bit unusual in that sense, but this is what we're going to use to stick on the snake. So that's the first class that I'm going to be doing, or one of the classes. And then the second class that I'm doing is about Ananias and his wife, and how they lied about the income that they were receiving, or they lied about their money. And I'm going to be cutting out some fabric bags and tying some string around it. And then I've also bought some chocolate coins from home, and I think I was just a bit naive when I saw them because I thought it would be such a good idea. But earlier I had a protein bar and it was slightly melted, so I don't really want to feel the state of the chocolate coins right now because I can imagine they're going to be a bit squishy, so I need to kind of put them in the fridge as soon as possible. It'll be a really nice treat for them as long as I can keep the chocolate solid. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm really excited about both of my classes and both the crafts. So yeah, I can't wait to get stuck in. That's kind of the classes that I'm doing. I'm definitely pushing myself out of my comfort zone to do these classes. I got baptised later than a lot of my friends and even community in the Midlands. I got baptised, I think I was like 23 or 24, because I didn't want to rush the decision. I really wanted it to be my decision, and I knew that when I got baptised I wanted to sacrifice a lot of lifestyle choices that I had before baptism. I really wanted to feel a different person, spiritually, in the meeting, outside the meeting. I wanted it to close a chapter, and getting baptised late meant that I was able to do that and felt a lot more confident in my faith, very self-assured with my faith. And the only negative was that there was a few years in my late teens and early 20s where I didn't keep up that kind of knowledge base, so it did really impact my confidence when I decided to start coming back to the meeting and get baptised. There was a moment, I think about 6 months after I got baptised, where I realised that my general knowledge about the Bible had decreased a lot since my late teens, kind of early 20s, and I found that I was almost having to like relearn a lot of the stories and lessons. They didn't come back to me naturally, and I would say that I'm still fairly like that now. It's like an ongoing thing where I'm constantly relearning or revisiting lessons and stories that I haven't touched on or read about in a while. So that in turn has kind of knocked my confidence in terms of roles and responsibilities in the meeting. So to be able to come out here and try and build that confidence and put myself out of my comfort zone is something I'm really looking forward to do. It might not be easy, but it's something that I think is important, and I'm really glad that I'm prioritising it this year. So yeah, that's the lessons I'm going to be doing. So I think we're going to be heading off shortly, so I'll come and take you with me. That is a wrap. So first day went so well. Everyone was so friendly and welcoming and just encompassing. You could tell that some people were a bit shy because maybe it was their first time on camp as well. So it's such a lovely day. I woke up bright as day at 5 a.m. We're now at 11 o'clock at night. So jam-packed, but feels really good. And I think I used all of my energy to kind of get those first impressions going, kind of set a bit of a tone for how I kind of want to connect with people over the weekend, and know that I can kind of go in tomorrow after a good night's sleep feeling fresh and being able to kind of pick up where we left off last night, because tonight so it's been so fun. So there's already stuff that we can talk about and connect with, so and just kind of rebuild on conversations that we've had tonight and touch base with people. And yeah, it's been great, and there's such a lovely combination of ages, and it's quite equal with like males and females as well. So I've been speaking to really young people, I've been speaking to people like more closely to my age, I've been speaking to older people. It's just great. I just love being able to experience that at something like this. So lots of different generations like mixing and connecting and chatting and catching up. So yeah, I'm feeling really on a high, but also really tired. So I'm gonna go to sleep now, and we'll catch up on I don't even know what day we're on. I'm just going to say day 2 of the Easter weekend, because I don't know what day I'm on in terms of like my trip, so the overall trip. But yeah, so good night.